Hello Pat. Okay, so I made some small changes on this file. Um, so basically it just works the same way that we saw this afternoon, but I added these instructions here. So just to remind you that okay, here is the list of everyone on the study on this file, and here are like the basic information like first name, position, title, group, etc. Then you can see this table, which is kind of dynamic table. It's kind of dynamic, but it's not that dynamic by definition. Where you can filter all the different columns to arrange the table of whatever, of whichever you want. So here are the basic instructions. So select the members of your team using the filters. So this is basically if you want to study a specific team, and after that you can click here if you want just to see an individual results. For example, you just want to see the individual results of Claudine Evans, so you just go to individual and select here her name, Claudine Evans, and here is going to show all the results of this person. So he will have the developing test, the Myers-Briggs Types Indicator, emotional intelligence, analytical leadership, etc., with the same graphics that we have been using. Okay, if we go back here, we can do the group comparison. So here is group comparison. If you want to compare one, if you want to compare one of the team members' behavior with the team behavior. So for example, and here we have to use the filters. So in this case, let's going to choose the student services team. So it is composed by 6 people. Here we have all the people that are on student services. We have one manager, and I want to do the group comparison. But group comparison here, I have to compare I have to choose one of the team members here, because I'm going to compare him or her with the group behavior. So let's see Julie Burke. Okay, so I go to group comparison. I choose here Julie Burke, and then I can see how Julie Burke, what is the scores of Julie Burke, and what are the scores of the team. So I can compare here Julie Burke is team worker, but the team personality has as a tertiary role team worker, and here I can compare all the different scores of the well-being test. Julie Burke and team scores are in the dark color, and so on with the rest of the other tests. So here we have Julie Burke and team average, so we can see where she is above the average and where she is below the average. Okay, so this is to compare. So group comparison is just if you want to compare one of the team members' behavior with the team in general. And the last one is group analysis. So I'm going to show, let's change. So now no student services, so I have to select all again. Again, select all to empty all this, to leave all in blank, and then select community. So we have community here. So we have here 4 team members in this group, and I'm going to do a group analysis. So I'm just going to see the team behavior. I'm not interested in comparing like one of them with the group. So I'm going to group analysis, and here I can see what is the team average and what's the standard deviation, what's the team personality. Here I mix these two. So here we have the team average, all the different scores, and the team average in personality. So here we are comparing extroverted with introverted, and so on. And here I made some small changes to these graphs. So here I think it's clearer if you just point out the mean and then one standard deviation and one standard deviation. So you can see, for example, this one, the self-motivation is more spread out, so it has more it has a higher standard deviation than the other one, so I think it's easier to understand in this way. So I did that for all the other tests. So authentic leadership is the same format, leader practices the same format. So we can see here there are a lot of spread in the inspire a shared vision. We have team standard deviation is almost 2.09, so there's a lot of deviation from the mean. Okay, this was the recap of this file. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it's useful for your study there. One last thing. So here I show you some examples of how you can filter the different groups, but also if you like, you can see who were the team workers, for example. So we can see all the team workers of this group. So I just click here team workers, and it will show me all the people that got team worker as a primary preferred role. So we have all of these, and and for example we can monitor evaluator, so we have only 3, and so on. So and also with this monitor evaluator you can see how the team will perform. So if you go to group analysis, you can see how this group of 3 people who got primary role as a monitor evaluator, how it will behave. Okay, so I mean, there are millions of different combinations that you can just look here, and it will show you like everything you need. You can also here like choose one personality. For example, you just want to see, let's unselect all and then put the ESTJ, for example. So we have 3 people with this type of personality. I think it may be useful for, I don't know if it's going to be useful, but you can filter this table as you want. Okay, so this was the recap of this file. I hope it's very useful for you. Alright, see ya.